Rock me, baby. Rock me, baby.
Where is everyone? Let's go. Started later so more people could join. Let's go. Got some otters in the chat. Otters in the chat. Chat. Gonna try to be nice today. Something's been on my mind. Not happy about a lot of what I'm seeing. We'll get into it. All right. What's going on, everybody? All 2 people that are here right now. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I see who's serious about this. I see who's serious. A lot of this, some of what I want to talk about has to do exactly with this, to be honest with you. So, anyways, welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto Trading. Lunar Beaches Trading, maybe a name change. Hey, what up, AOC? Alex, love you, brother. Thank you for sharing the stream. I got the notification. G Corp, welcome. Today it's gonna be we're gonna hold off on the charts. I want to do a little bit of, not really, I don't want to come. So on whatever day was Thursday, I think, I hopped up in Alex's Discord and I talked about how I might ruffle some feathers with this week's swim episode. Been doing a lot of thinking since then. And yeah, so what I am going to do first is I'm going to do a little housekeeping, and then I will get into what I want to talk about. And instead of trying, I wasn't really going to try to ruffle feathers. I just feel like it would happen because of what I was going to say. But instead of doing that, I think I'm going to just tell you what I plan on doing moving forward starting this week that has a little bit to do with the housekeeping. So swim. This will probably be the last episode where I don't have anybody else on. Swim, moving forward, will always have other people on from the get-go. It is supposed to be a community-based live stream where traders of all sorts come together and talk trading, because I think that is very helpful for others. The whole point of Lunar Beach's crypto is to educate. It is a lot less about entertainment, although I'm pretty entertaining. I can be. But a lot of it, I really, really want to focus on education. So Wednesday night, I was in Alex's Discord. And I had Apprentice. Well, first I showed, I made some remarks about Cardano. Okay. He asked me what was my setup. I struggled with this for a legit 10 minutes because I hadn't provided a setup in months. I don't provide setups anymore. Personal choice, and I will give my reasoning. But I ended up providing the setup and instantly regretted it. Did ADA just crash? No. Could it still hit its target? Absolutely. Will it still hit its target? Who knows? I think it will. The target that I had set in there. But I'm no longer going to share setups, personally. That's just what I'm going to do. I can't do it because if you get wrecked off of one of my setups, I feel terrible for that. For one, it's your responsibility for taking the trade. Yes. I can couch that. I can even say it's your responsibility, not financial advice. You could do all this or that. But to me, personally, I'm doing you a disservice by providing you a setup without an explanation. Because that's what I did. I provided a setup without an explanation whatsoever. And I don't think that that's proper. I don't think that's how you teach people. I've got to be a better educator when it comes to that. I don't want to just throw out trade setups. If they hit, great, you make money, but what did you learn? What did you learn? Honestly, what did you learn? Especially if I don't break the trade down for you, what did you learn? You didn't learn anything. You didn't even really learn how to trade. You learned how to click a button. That's what you learned. You learned how to press buy at this price and sell at this price, but you don't know why. And you don't know what to do with your profits once you make those profits. So moving forward, I will be trying to help in that regard. No more setups. I am going to help people. You're going to go on a journey with me as I'm going through this myself. So this is going to be kind of like a learning process for everybody. But at the same time, I know a little bit. I'm not a pro trader. That is something I want to get out there. I am not a professional trader. I'm not this. Not that. I'm not that. Because there is an actual learned not to take trade setups from David. There you go. Jokes. What is a professional trader? There's an actual definition of a professional trader. And it is a person who works in finance and engaged in investing as a business or in a full-time role rather than occasionally or as a hobby. They work for themselves at a trading company, at a wealth management firm, or as a freelance trader for individual clients. Basically, a professional trader trades other people's money and makes money off of that for themselves. That is what a professional trader is. No one in crypto, almost no one, especially on crypto YouTube, is a professional trader. If they say they are, most of the time they're lying to you, and you need to ask them for their IB contract. I learned about an IB contract this week, and that is one thing that pissed me off this week. And it's why I said I might ruffle some feathers. And it's because there's a lot of people out here on YouTube pretending to be trading gurus, and they're out here acting like that. They literally have contracts with their brokerages to get people in so that they can then take your fucking money and then what? It doesn't really matter. They just got to keep bringing more people in. Keep bringing more people in. How do they do it? They get YouTube educators and they put them out there and they suck you in. I came from nothing and now I have a Lamborghini and a Ferrari and a big house and big chains and all this shit. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Cover the virgin ears, everybody. Hello, thesis. You've got to pump it up. No one that calls themselves a guru is a fucking guru. Period. I'm tired. I might be getting old. I might be getting into my boomer stages of life because I don't know, man. I'm kind of at a point where I'm just like I want to take this shit seriously. How do we apply to get onto the show? I would love to talk trash about Ferraris as well. Thesis. Oh, I love you guys. The point is, I just want you to be safe. I want people that don't know better to be safe, especially the new people that come in here. They see the extravagant lifestyles of all these people and they think that, you know, it's as easy as just clicking a button, or it's as easy as following trade setups. It's as easy as not following the news. It's as easy as not following money. It's just well, we're just going to get into crypto and we're just going to, you know, manage our risk properly, which 90% of the people don't even know what the hell they're doing when it comes to that. So they don't even know what that means. I'm also not going to be sharing any more wins. No more wins. I'm not doing it. I'm not sharing win percentages because, one, I've gotten a few messages from people saying, I don't want to share something because everybody in there is winning and I don't want to be embarrassed. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I want them to be able to come in and say, hey, I'm new. I need help. Please help me. I'm going to ignore the chat for now. Y'all are talking. I don't care. They're new and they need help. And I hate it when they come in there and they tell me I don't even want to share my charts because, you know, I don't want to look stupid. Please, for the love of God, if you have questions, ask people, ask in the Discord, ask in Alex's Discord, go check him out. Alex is amazing. Alex preaches mindset and risk management properly. And that's amazing. He does amazing over there. So I'm not calling anybody out in particular. If you feel like I'm talking about you, then you probably are part of the problem. So, it is what it is. Crypto is rife with fraud. It just is. Crypto is rife. Just trading is rife with fraud in general. Crypto is just so fucking unregulated that it doesn't even really matter. I mean, there's so many of these copy trade accounts that you see. Did you know that several of those, when audited, turned out to be fake accounts by the exchanges themselves? They do know where your shit is. You get in there, they do know where. Calm down. Calm down. Can't get liquidated. Rife. All right. Yeah. Oh yeah. So, anyways, I'm not a professional trader. I'm not. I don't know that I ever want to be a professional trader because I don't know how I feel about managing other people's money. I feel like I just want to manage my own money. And I feel like I want to teach others how to manage their own money properly. Not tell them what to do, not tell them what calls to make, but give them the tools that they need to do it themselves. I'm not going to provide you a setup. You should be able to find it yourself. If you cannot find it yourself, stop trading. This game isn't for you. If you do not have the attention to detail that you need, stop trading. This isn't for you. If you're lazy, stop trading. This isn't for you. What was the closing price of Bitcoin yesterday? Does anybody know? Without looking it up? Yeah, who shares signals? I don't share signals ever. Signals groups are predatory by nature. Literally, that's what they are. Hey, buy this at this time so that we can wreck you. The closing price of Bitcoin was my face? That doesn't even make sense, Dave Digital. This fucking guy, I swear to God. You know how to get the closing price. Good. Attention to detail. Attention to detail matters, guys. Attention to detail matters. I'm boomering right now, okay? I'm yelling at Bitcoin. I'm old man yelling right now, okay? And I'm just telling you what I'm going to be doing moving forward. But I do want you all to just know that anybody that's just be wary of the fakes out there, people, okay? There's lots of fakes. You know, they'll enter a trade both long and short, and they'll share just the one that fucking made profit. And that's just to draw you in so that you can pay for their course, pay for their program, pay for their paid group, pay for this, pay for that, pay for this. All the information you need is on the internet, but for some reason you got to pay for some shit. And they're not even handling your money. Pay to be part of the club is all it is. Pay to be part of the club. Woo! That's cool. I get to pay to be part of a club. I guess I'm an elitist. I thought this was crypto. I didn't know I had to pay to be part of a club in crypto, but apparently you do. Thought this was about freedom. Nope. We still have fucking gatekeepers out here, gatekeeping information, gatekeeping everything. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. Sick of it. It's not a Four Loko, it's a ghost. I don't go Four Loko. We just want to be a fanboy? Nah. Paying for a course can definitely can help. It can help. It can help. I mean, I've never paid for a course, but you know, like I said, I might ruffle some feathers. This is stuff that has been going on in my head for the past few days, and I'm kind of just venting, just trying to get it out there. And it's not personal, really, against any of my friends, because I know you guys, and I know you guys are honest, and I love you guys. This has, most of it has nothing to do with you guys. Anybody that's in a paid group right now, good for you. If you're fucking killing it, awesome. I do want to make sure, though, that you are very aware of the fact that you need to do more than just trading. Like, more than just charts, I should say. More than just charts. You've got to have a portfolio. You've got to build a portfolio. You've got to understand exposure to the markets so that you don't get wiped out. You've got to understand exposure to exchanges. Any day, any government can come in, boom, take out an exchange and say, all right, this exchange is gone now. We've locked up your funds. They're fucking gone. They're gone. How much money should you have on an exchange? How much of your portfolio should you have on an exchange at any one time? That's something that you need to know. That's for you to figure out. How much are you willing to lose if an exchange goes down or a broker goes down? I don't know if you deal with brokers or not. You're in crypto. Most of you aren't dealing with brokerages. So, yeah, exposure changes. 6G. I've never paid for anything. Yep, Alex has never paid for anything, and he's doing fucking fantastic. Love that guy. I love that guy. I disagree completely. I only trade. I have zero hodl. Well, I mean, that's you, man. That's you. That's you. It's not for anybody else. You can disagree with me and what I'm going to be doing moving forward and what I'm going to be teaching, but that's what I'm going to do, and that's what I'm going to be teaching. So I don't care. So that's just me. All right. So, but there's a reason why we're called dumb money. It's because most people in retail are dumb. They're dumb traders. They don't understand money in itself. They don't understand the function of money itself. If you don't even understand the function of money, what the hell are you doing trading? Why are you trading your money if you don't even understand how it works? This doesn't make sense. Money is a tool. Hey, Thesis knows what money is. Money is a tool. 100%. Like I said, there's people that can do stuff that most people that can. Okay, let me put it this way. If you are a day trader and you are good at it, it's a little bit different than most people that are working full-time jobs that shouldn't be day trading ever, including myself. I should not ever day trade because I work a full-time job, and I've got to stop. And I am stopping. I'm stopping day trading, and I'm going to show you why here in a second. But because I've got to do something that's going to be a little more long-term. I have to. I can't do this day trading shit anymore because I can't sit and stare at the charts all day. I just can't. It sucks. I just can't do it because of my job. So it is what it is. So I've moved up higher time frame, and I have the most basic strategy. I don't need a paid indicator. I don't need anything. Literally just need an RSI. That's all I need. I just need an RSI. RSI, make bank. Period. Period. You can do both, but swing trading is the way if you have a full-time job. Yes, that's what I'm saying. You can do both. You should do both if you are good at trading. I pay for no indicators. Yeah, exactly. I pay for no indicators. Anyway, I just want everybody to be safe, and I want people to make money. I don't want people to lose money because they're following some guru on YouTube that thinks his shit don't stink. You know, and there's so many of them out there that tell you the story how they came from nothing and they grew their account from $200 to $2 billion and all this bullshit. And there's a lot of them, and especially if they are like trying to push like a brokerage, trying to get you to like they're an affiliate or something, you've got to be very wary of those people in particular. Okay. Now, I don't know anything about InvestAShare. I will say that. I don't know anything what goes on in there. I don't know how they run anything, so I can't say anything negative about them. It's a paid group. It is what it is. I don't care. I can't say one way or the other. All I know is I've heard nothing but good things. But I can't tell you from my personal experience. So, but hey, Thesis loves it. My mentor did turn $25 into $1 million, and he tries to sell anything. I don't know what do you mean by he tries to sell anything? We're going to take over the bull run. InvestAShare Life. I don't know. I meant he doesn't try to. I hate this freaking heart. This freaking little icon thing. He doesn't try to sell anything. I don't know what that means. Isn't the group a paid group? What do you mean he doesn't try to sell anything? He gets other people to sell stuff? I don't know what you mean by that. It's a paid group. That makes no sense. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Yes, it's paid, but he doesn't shill it. Oh. That's still selling a paid group. I don't know what the difference is. Oh, he's not in your face, but it's still paid. What? You're a lemon squeeze. I love you, dude. Oh, man. Guys, we could have caught this whole move up just with freaking RSI, okay? And it's pissing me off, all right? This entire move predicated on a 4-hour bull div. By the way, my RSI, I've got this little baby right here set to, first of all, I need to get rid of that MA because I hate that thing. I got this thing set to, well, you're not set how you're supposed to be set. 7 RSI length and 12 hours. All right. I found this last night. It's pretty dope. All right. Cool. So look, we got this whole little move right here. This is a bull div right here. If you enjoyed that rant, hit the like button. If you didn't enjoy it, fucking unsub. I don't care. Yeah, massive bull div right there. Get going. Get out of here. Sell at the top right here. Oh, yep, cool. We made some profit. Come back down. Come back in. What do we have here? We have, oh, what is this? Another bull div. Oh, that's cool. What is that? Yep, we got another bull div. We can get going. Oh, how do I find my targets? How do I find my targets? What am I doing? Well, do I just get out here? Oh, one thing I gotta say while I'm right here. Can't see my lines. You can't see my lines? You can't see my line. Can you see my lines? People want to join the live? They want to yell at me, don't they? Rar. So anyway, I mean these are the most basic setups, guys. I mean we just, and I don't know why I haven't been. I've got too caught in the day-to-day crap that it's like I forgot. Now, if you notice something, if you're having trouble seeing my wicks, it's because I have them turned off. Because I'm eliminating noise out of my life. And that includes wicks. But here we go. We got a target right here. Bang, bang. Thank you, ma'am. Hit it on the wick. Okay? Hit it on the wick. It's this easy. It's so easy. It's so easy. Do we have another one in here? Do we have a big one? Big old juicy one? Is this one? Does anybody know? Is this one? I'm just doing patterns, guys. I'm doing patterns from now on. They're so easy. Take out the noise. Take out the noise. Just go candles. 4-hour candles. Just take out the noise. And they're there. Every single time. There's that one right there. Oh, we're going to go up to there. Oh, I can come over here and I can go over here. Should I open up the Discord? Oh, let me see. Boop, 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 boop. How? Why is it have me signed in as like somebody I'm not? I don't understand. I can't even. Hold on. I guess I'm gonna have to do this on my stupid phone. About to put up a poll. Anybody know how to do polls? Where's the poll button? I don't need a poll. Type a 1 in chat if I should bring people onto the live stream. Of the dancing variety? No dancing polls, sir. No dancing polls. What? It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. It's as easy as it can be. I've been doing this other shit for so long, and I'm just so pissed that I did it. Yeah, I'm just pissed that I did it. Yeah. ICT is a cunt. Anybody that says they can predict price is a cunt. Yeah. I'm just mad because I'm not doing as well as my friends, and it's because I went on the wrong path, and that's just the truth. It's just how it is, and I'm not yelling at my friends because I love them. Sorry, it takes forever for Discord to load. I just chopped this whole thing up all the way to the top with the easiest bull divs, freaking bear div, like bear. This whole giant freaking thing was one giant bear. Well, this thing right here, could have caught all of this, and it's just one giant bear div right there. Bam, crush. Where are you gonna exit? Down here? Yes, stupid. You're gonna exit there. Not you, stupid. I'm talking to myself. Magical trading and unicorns and stuff. All right. This is. Oh, by the way, Moonlit Markets starting tomorrow night, 10:45 p.m. Central Standard Time, 45 minutes a night. Just gonna go over the markets, Moonlit Markets. Hope you guys enjoy that show. That's gonna be just me. Swim, moving forward, will be reserved for all of us traders that want to hop in and talk trading. We want to talk trading. Talk trading, and that's it. Discordio. Thesis is in here. He's waiting. He's got something to say. Let's go. There he is. Oh, God, turn me off. Why can I hear? Are you listening to me in here? Hey. How you doing, man? There he is. There's that pretty face of his. He's on stream. Pacifically. Yeah, man. Can you see me? In Discord? Look at the stars. Can you share your screen? Yes, see, yes. Setups. Goddamn setups. Oh, weg gewoon? Oké. Ja, de bommen gewoon. Oh, Alex is in chat. Where's the party at? You just joined it, man. You just joined it. It's a party now that you're here, I should say. Okay. You never stop learning. Hmm. Wait. I thought that the guy that you're working with now was that guy. So this is a complete. Hmm. I mean, one of you is playing a retracement, the other one's playing the bigger move. It sounds like. Yeah. Oh, whoa. Okay, now talk. I had my Discord. I had my freaking desktop volume down so no one could hear you. Cool.
I could hear you.
Well, Alex could hear you because he's in the Discord.
So what I was getting at here was, I'll make that part super short. When I first started trading, I joined probably half a dozen different paid groups. Most of which they actually gave you what they offered. Like they actually, there was nothing wrong with them. They just didn't offer everything I needed to really, risk management wise, to understand risk management. I'm just going to be super straight up. That was most important. So when I joined I'm not even going to shill it. I'll just say when I joined the group that I'm in now over a year ago, I'm still there because my mentor he's the one that got my start in trading for real, where I finally became profitable. It wasn't profitable enough to like make a living off of because the moves were smaller, my account was tiny, XYZ, right? So then eventually, which was formation trading, eventually I'm doing another course with a completely different person, specifically to add that edge to my other trading. Now I'm doing a third course that's adding a completely different strategy, which is just smart money concepts, right? Just ICT trading, basically, where I don't use any indicators. It's scarier because I have a crutch with Market Cypher and RSI. I love the stochastic RSI. I think it's underutilized. I think people think, oh, it's just for beginners. If you know how to use it and you know that if you know your trend, right? The macro trend, RSI can be, that's all you need, like really. But remove my Market Cypher, remove RSI, remove everything, and just trade price action. That's the third course that I'm doing. I'm now getting to the point, this is not braggadocious, right? I've also spent 16, this is why I like what you said earlier about having a day job. If you have a day job, what I'm doing is not an option. Because I can sit and scalp on the 1 minute, the 5 second, the 30 second, the 3 minute for 4 hours in a day and be done and have my 3 days worth of trades and I could take a break. That's not braggadocious, but it took 16 hours a day for almost a year to get here. Where I have my own strategy, where I now
Key.
have become a signals guy, right?
That's
What?
key.
Yeah,
Becoming doing everything yourself is key, and not going out and looking for. There's the problem that I have with groups, with a lot of groups. Like I said, I don't know anything about the group that you're in. That's why I don't. But this what I'm saying is that people need to be aware of these certain things that people say to get them into their groups. And
100%.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. But what I was getting at here was with I just joined Jason Casper's group just to learn the Fibonacci's the way he does it in particular, because everyone uses their own Fibonacci's their own way. Yeah, and I know for a fact Alex has his own. I have a level that and I have a level that I've been using. Now, please, anyone that watches in the future, don't talk shit about this level. It's literally a random level I needed just to backtest, and I've been backtesting it for the past, I'll say maybe 3 hours, not 3 hours today, but just like 3 hours time total. I've been backtesting.
Total, yeah.
It's the 482. So 382 and the 482. In between, and now maybe someone else is using that too. I don't know. I just made it up on the shitter. Like I was just literally on my phone, like, okay, price comes to here on a continuous basis. It's free time, right? Like it's free time.
It, man, like anything can work as long as there's confluence, right?
And that's what I'm getting at. And me and Alex both, I know for a fact he does. I've seen his. We've got receipts that prove. Bro, I've been calling Engine. My stop loss was incorrect by 0.03 cents, by the way, on this Engine call, so I can't take full credit, right? But I also am developing a stop loss strategy and a re-entry strategy via limit order that's fairly precise, and that's how I'm working with these Fibonacci's, because it doesn't always come back to the 618 golden pocket, the 786 golden pocket. It'll go to just below the 382, and just below the 382 is the 482. Which is in between, almost 50% drawdown of 618 or 382 and the 618.
Yeah.
So and that's where now I can't give signals based on it because it's not a proven. I haven't proven it yet. I need a couple of days, maybe a week. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I wish he would have muted himself. It always feels weird when someone goes off and starts talking, and I don't want to feel like I'm eavesdropping.
I put it here.
No, you're fine.
So let me share my screen.
Yeah.
I do have receipts for all these, and this isn't to be braggadocious, but we can predict moves. I don't like to say we predict price, because price is messy. Moves are not. Moves are not messy. Price is. So this one, my ape call, I've been calling. I called this literally at zero. It was 0.9908. My exact entry was 1.001. On ape. Gala, same thing. Now the Gala, I'm gonna just be super real here. All right. I did call this one. I called this guy on the right hand side. I did not see this dip coming. I just simply didn't see it, and then I re-entered. And I had a bunch of people re-enter with me, and we made bank. But a lot of the people who entered the first call right here, I don't want to say they got wrecked, but we definitely took profits way too early or way too late, and we got out with maybe a 12% profit on the leverage we used, which is still good return. But a lot of them were scared to enter when I said enter here.
You got anything to add to how do you decide what leverage you're going to be losing on the trade? How do you go by what the average drawdown is?
No, I want zero drawdown. The way that I got to be real careful by saying this. I am a 100%. I'm a 95% cross leverage trader, and my stop losses that I give to my community or to our community are safety stop losses. In general, I will sometimes just not have one at all, because my stop losses will become conditional. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So it's not a specific number. It's if price closes below the value area low, I will close my short until I see a bullish divergence opportunity. And so my stop loss has become conditional. I don't know how to teach that to my followers. I don't know how to teach that yet, and I'm humble enough to say that because I've only become profitable. If that makes sense. So I don't want to go teaching something that I'm just getting into my stride.
Yeah.
And I've made money trading over the past year because of my mentor and stuff. But the difference is I had to develop my own strategy in order to grow $58 accounts into $1,500 accounts in a matter of a week, maybe a week and a half, maybe less than that. But like, it's consistent now. The thing is, now I have to learn how to teach and to articulate why it is I'm entering, where I'm entering, without any leeway. I need people to understand that there's a reason, but I have to express it, verbally, which has always been a difficulty for me in terms of like, if I know I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Okay, but if someone's like, "Oh, but why are you going to do it right now or here?" I'm like, because I just know.
Why?
And that's
yeah, right.
and then it's not a good enough answer, right? Not in trading anyway. But this was my biggest. So the confirmation trade in this situation is the previous all-time low on Gala, right? So just here, I'll delete this stuff. Anyone that's wondering like why this setup would work for me, my goal, because I had, I start with small accounts. I turned, like I said, $58 and it was $13.98, so almost $1,500 in 5 days, something like that. That was last week. Excuse me. The confirmation trade here was actually this retest of the previous all-time low. I'm not concerned with that.
Are you sharing your screen?
Oh my good God. No, I'm not.
I can see it.
I've been sharing.
I can see it.
Oh, my bad. I can see it.
So you'll see how I incorporate why it's my own strategy. Because I'm like sacrilege in every type of strategy. Every strategy loyalist doesn't like the way I trade because I'm using several at one time. I'm a formations trader. That's how I started trading, right? I'm a value area trader, right? That's how I get my entry, or that's how I seek my early entries. And I'm a divergence and Fibonacci trader. That's how I get my actual entries. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because I do it all myself. So like,
yeah.
But
and
that's a combo I like to use a lot of the time as well.
And bro, you guys are the first ones that have ever admitted that to me. And this is what I teach in the calls and stuff.
A lot of the time as well.
It's so 100%. Absurd how
you guys are the first ones that have ever admitted that to me. And this is what I teach
Steve
as well.
You gotta turn the stream off. You gotta turn the stream off.
You guys are the first ones that have ever admitted that to me. And this is what I teach. There you go, Brewberry. That's good.
Brewberry is saying, "What's going on, Brewberry? Good to see you, man."
What's on, Broham?
Hello? He's muted.
So, and I've had a lot of different people just not they haven't been able to verbalize how, because when I first started trading, I didn't understand like how are you getting it at the bottom when one of my mentors is a swing trading strategist. That's all he does is swing trade. Turns $200 into 10 grand and then cashes out 200. It's over and over. And of course he has this bigger accounts where he turns 10 grand into 100, but he waits for the breakout and the retest and everything on the daily and the 4 hour, the 12 hour. That's cool. I'm more interested in why can't you just get the extra 30% here? Like, this is a lot of money to a lot of people. You're getting an extra 60%. I don't know about you, but to me, 60% with 200x leverage, 100x leverage, 50x, 20x, 10x leverage, that's a lot of money that's being missed out on. Does that make sense?
I mean, yeah.
So to me, my strategy over the past year or so has been learning how to trade these, and I've done it. Like I said, I've got the receipts, and it's gotten to the point where now, like, this is my fucking job. And so anyone that doesn't think that they can do this as a job, as a career choice, even if they have a day job, is wrong. And you don't have to get it from InvestiShare. You don't have to get it from from Frankie Candles. You don't have to get it from Jason Casper. You can literally do this. Period. End of sentence.
Anybody can do it. Does anybody know who Stanley Druckenmiller is? One of the greatest traders of all time.
Oh, Nicholas Darvish.
Flunked out of school. Was basically not the smartest person. One of the greatest traders of all time. You don't have to be super intelligent to be able to trade. You just got to have discipline. You've got to be able to put in the work. You've got to be able to show up every single day, and you just got to know what you're doing, man. You've got to put in the work.
Man.
It's all about work ethic. So
Risk management is number one.
and risk
I think
management.
it gets overlooked.
You got to have
What's
a
going on, bro,
foundation, though. You got to have a foundation.
Yeah. So pick one, and that, because eventually the rest will come. I just so happen to stumble upon formations first.
Yep.
Does that make sense? So
Yep.
if Alex comes into trading and he happens to stumble across value areas of Fibonacci or value areas and market cipher, that's going to be his starting point. But eventually, like now that I'm in ICT and doing smart money concept trading, like I don't even use any indicators. I'm still not competent enough to teach it, but it's gotten to the point where
You're doing
I'm
smart
under-
money?
yeah, absolutely. Well, that's my special. My specialties are on low time frames, market structure change, and then I incorporate bullish divergences in small time value areas. That's where I live. I live in the 1 minute, 30 second, 3 minute, 6 minute, 12 minutes, getting a little bit more macro for me. But I do swing trades as well. High leverage. My average leverage is generally 200x. Cross margin.
Gotcha. Trying to get this right. What's up, my guy?
What's going on, Brew?
What's going on, Brewberry? How's it going, man?
Brewberry?
Brewberry, man.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you too. I'm trying to get my freaking headphones to work here.
It's okay.
But I probably left them out last night and now their batteries are dead.
I also have to say this real quick.
well.
A lot of people know that I used to be an altcoin maxi when it came to everything. Now 99.
You were an altcoin maxi, I do remember.
and I still am. Like if I'm gonna hodl, it's not gonna be Bitcoin. However, my highest win rate, I was just telling you, I have it was like 55-65%, which is it's high P&L percentage. But you get stopped out the first 2-3 times, right? The difference is that's for alts. For Bitcoin, I'm almost exclusively trade Bitcoin now. Like it's become like it just talks to me.
Well,
Just fucking talks to me.
it respects levels, man. That's the thing. And you're not getting those big ass wicks that are going to
So
wreck
does,
you.
so does Solana though. Dude, I called Solana.
Solana's very
21.90.
liquid, though. Solana's very liquid.
It is. People don't understand that in the crypto world, liquidity. If I'm going to go into Forex, which I can go to Forex. I've been offered a funded account for stocks and Forex. I'm not interested yet. But if I was going to, it's because the liquidity is king. Liquidity trumps. Liquidity even trumps Bitcoin dominance. Like relative strength on a token, like Solana, for example. Bitcoin can do whatever it wants. It doesn't matter.
Mhm.
If Solana is going to make a move to the upside, it'll temporarily dump for a second while Bitcoin's dumping, but then Solana will just keep doing what it's supposed to do. It's relative strength. Yep. Liquidity in the market. Yeah. Sol is liquid.
The stream ended. Okay. I guess someone was going to share something, but decided not to.
I was thinking about going over. Were you guys talking like stop loss, risk management stuff?
Yeah.
Anything, bro. Anything. If there's anything you feel like you can add that people can learn
Yeah,
from,
I got something I'd like to
Awesome.
share.
go ahead. I'll put it on you.
Let's make sure I'm sharing the right thing there.
Don't want to share the point
Yeah.
page.
That should be it.
Watch stream.
This is a calculator that I threw in the resources on Alex's channel, right? And essentially what you're doing here is you get your portfolio size, your risk amount, whatever you're planning on risking on the trade, entry in SL, and then it's going to tell you what your minimum leverage is that you would need to make that trade. And then, if you were to execute the trade with the minimum leverage, put the minimum leverage right there, you can see that like on this trade right here, I would have had to put in 96% of my portfolio, right? in
Okay.
order to even risk 1% of it on it. And so what this calculator kind of helps you do is it helps you understand that, like, and this is me, you could just call it my opinion if you want. But it helps you understand that, like, it's not about the leverage. It's not about really necessarily even the size of the move. It's about the risk to reward ratio.
Yes,
See,
sir.
in this trade here, it doesn't matter whether I traded on 2x or 75x. It's the same profit, it's the same loss either way. The only
Mhm.
difference is if I go to 75x, I'm only putting up 2.56% of the account on the trade.
100%.
Because I think
so-
leverage as a tool to get my margin up to where I would normally trade it, so I don't have to hold as much on an exchange.
Exactly. And I feel like this concept just mystifies everybody. I feel like they think if you instead of 10xing it, you 50x it, then you're making 5 times more gains. And I'm like, well, you're not following the proper math then. That's
Yeah.
not how
No.
that works.
The basic fundamental of stop loss is, or of leverage is, it's the distance between your entry and your stop loss. If your entry
exactly.
is
Entry and
$25,
SL.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If your entry is $25, but your stop loss is $25.98, you can use 500x leverage. Sure, go ahead, go for it. It's less than 1/10% away. That's fine. You're going to be fine, even after fees. But if you have a 7% stop loss, like you should be using what, 2x, 3x maybe if you're trying to trade with 80% of your portfolio, which is a common strategy, position traders. But the reason why I use 200x or maximum leverage, cross leverage, is because I have my actual money in my spot account, and then my futures is, say, if I have $500 in my futures account, but I'm using 200x leverage on Bitcoin, I'll have volume. I'll have a full Bitcoin volume, but I'm using 200x leverage, which would be like what, $30 to have a full Bitcoin, or like $100, whatever it may be, $102. So I can afford to sit there and oscillate for a few minutes before we just go right back up. But if I had 30 grand in my futures account, I'd be using 1x leverage. Why would you? I just want the volume of a full Bitcoin during that trade.
Gotcha. Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because when I also too, like, I like to, if I'll do the same thing where I have my spot and then my derivatives, and if in case I have a drawdown, then I'm able to top it back up. But also, it makes it very simple when I'm putting in my order price and stuff wherever I'm at, and I know where I'm at in general due to the margin and the capital I have set aside versus what I'm actually having on my derivatives. And then when it's isolated too, that protects me of, a scam wick or something if it were to go against me immediately. Because like I like to enter my trades and then enter like I have it figured out where my stop is going to be, but I'll enter my stop right after. But I know sometimes I can get wicked out within that area because we know how it moves, right? So I think for me, it's also a safety measure as well, to have it over there, and then I can allocate. If I do have a drawdown, I could allocate more into my account, or vice versa, where I can take out profits and put it into a safe spot as well.
Yeah. And using cross leverage, by the way, I just have to touch on this because there's a lot of people who are against it. That's my tool, that's my preference, but I'm also using isolated because I only have a certain percentage of my account in my actual futures account. So even if I have $200 in my futures account, even if there is a crazy scam wick, I'm only risking $200. Does that make sense? Because that's all that's in my future. Because the cross leverage ain't going to touch my spot.
Because they can't take out any more of that. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. But that cross leverage psychologically helps me personally get over the barrier of fear of liquidation, because it also brings your liquidation level so much further down. And that's why I use cross, because psychologically it helps.
Mhm.
I mean, logically speaking,
Give him about $25. Man.
yeah.
No risk. There's no risk with 25 though. You didn't say there was risk either
Yeah.
way, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, if you
Mm.
put out of a hunt, so if you 25 times 10 or times 100 is 1250. 25 times, or and then 100 times 100 minus 50%. You're only getting okay. Oh, no, I know, but I think I just did the math in my head and I figured it out. Okay, that makes sense.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. I want to see what Brewbear is looking at right now, Mr. Ada.
Yeah, Ada's. I've been looking at this for a short. It looks sick, to be honest with you guys. Like Ada doesn't.
We blasted right through that render. Right through that render. That was wild.
Yeah, the render. I was thinking. I was looking. And I was like, man, are we gonna top in there? But no. Nope.
No.
And
no
the fact that we
way.
didn't, the fact that we didn't really get a range to develop in here, kind of makes me think. If we would have ranged here for a little bit and then peaked up above here
Brew,
for
you're
a little
muted.
manipulation event, I'd have bought that. But this curvature up into here, I'm out
Yeah.
on that. Ada, on the other hand, though, dude, I mean, it just doesn't want to break structure.
No.
I'm muted on
And
the stream.
it's got a big div, but then the question is that just because it's building up a big hidden div on a lower time frame? We'll see.
How you like the oscillator matrix?
I'm fine with it. In all reality, I used Market Cipher for a long time. I used VMC for a long time. I do like the money flow on this. I like this concept of this excess money flow, and so I got to say I prefer the money flow on this out of all of them. But it's just an oscillator. I don't use them that much, but
Same.
RSI gets it done.
Not big on the oscillator, but I do love 4-hour divergences. They tend to play out all the time. If you can
look at the 4 hour. Look at the 4 hour on Ada. It's just money flows bleeding out.
Looks sick, bro. It looks sick.
That thing's dying down. The only, I'd really like to see. Oh shoot, do they have it? I mean, shoot, it's even on the 12-minute coming into it.
It's taking the buy stop.
Psychologically, like this 30-cent area is so crucial for Ada to get above, like right now.
100%.
There. Let me see if there's. We sitting in a little demand pocket right now. It's just not perfect. I don't love it. Don't love it. I mean, it's just not a block I would typically draw in because this wick comes up. You know, I really don't want
Yep,
this.
exactly.
I don't want this candle connecting anything.
Mm.
So I normally wouldn't really draw that in, but
It's getting rejected there.
I mean, it's close enough. Yeah, I don't know. I got my eyes on ADA. I would still like. I mean, like you know, if you're talking like from a real smart money perspective, though, like you definitely want to see some change of character. Something you want to see something break.
Yeah. It's
I like
flying.
We got some smart money concept, guys. I like it. But
Yeah, I pretty much primarily traded, you know, divergences at, you know, the opposite of ranges when I first started out. But man, I studied my butt off, and I really do enjoy quote unquote smart money concepts. They seem to work the best for me.
Dude, SMC, change of character in particular, but you couple that with value areas, formations, and divergences, and it's a killer combination. That's all I do now. It's fantastic in my opinion. Like, if you find, I only get into the trades that I find confluence between all three, and it's unstoppable. That account flip I had last week was, percentage-wise, was the biggest I've ever had.
Nice, man. Congrats on that.
I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, dude. We've known each other for a long time, bro. Long time no see.
Congrats.
I know, bro. It's been forever. I was for a while there. I was like, did Thesis stop trading?
Right?
That's
I
all I
haven't
do
heard from
is
him in a while too.
it's my job. It's my job now.
He
Which is
went
great.
under a rock and now he's come up a professional trader.
I have to though, because for a while there, it was getting. I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do. Like, I'm like, am I doing something wrong? Turns out I was doing a lot of things right. I didn't understand management. Number one. Number two, I had to develop my own strategy to figure it out. And now that it's there, it's there.
It's getting to the point where you treat it like a business, right?
Are you managing other people's money?
I have. It's not my favorite thing in the world. I don't like it. It has nothing to do with capability or ability to do it or not. It's number one, it's a gray area, right? Legally, it's legal. It's legal up to a specific amount, and I don't like the responsibility. Period. Does that make sense?
But you have done it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've helped, and I've in terms, when you say manage someone's money, you mean like in terms of like say copy trader, right?
No. I mean
You mean
manage
what
somebody's money. You had their profile in your hands and made them money.
No, but I've made them money in the same manner, but it wasn't me. Like, I don't have like access to their account. If that's what you're asking, then that's the case. Then no, I don't want. That's not my. I don't want that extra responsibility. I have enough responsibility as it is.
I think we're printing a BART pattern right now on Bitcoin. That's what I
see
think.
that.
I haven't even
That's
looked.
what I
can
think.
see that.
What's that?
I
Yeah.
just
This is
trading range.
literally my point on Bitcoin where I'm gonna go. I mean, like, well, I guess I got a couple. I have a little bit below this, but like
Mhm.
yeah, for
Me and
me,
you both had that level set out. Yeah, I remember that, man.
yeah, for me it starts to look pretty bearish after this. I mean, even on the daily, those two candles in a row, give us our daily low right there.
Uncertainty, yeah.
And you know, I mean, if you get a daily close below here, and yeah, that's I would my money would be with BART if we get even. I don't even know if I need to see a daily below here, a 4-hour below here, and I think my money's on BART.
Yeah. Then my next level is 31.8, but
I have the exact same level. Yeah, to take that out. The issue is I'm such a local trader that none of that matters. Like, it just doesn't matter. I want to go short at 32,289, and then I'm looking at a long, another long. I've already been long since 33,534. That's my first entry, was just below that at the 500 range, but the next one is 32,400, and then 31,8 almost on the dot, 31,815.82. If we get some local divs, we'll get a bounce there. But we have to take out the previous wick and the previous wick coming into this at roughly.
Liquidity looking like it wants to pop up.
It does. It really
If
does to me.
it's
I've been
go.
watching this one. I like this return to zone. The fact that we addressed all that inefficient
All that
price
candle.
action, landed right on top of demand,
Mm-hmm.
kind of looking hidden divish.
It's almost a perfect flip to from resistance to support.
Yeah,
as
from
well,
even
right?
just from this.
Yeah.
We also have a POC up at 37 something.
12.
Yeah,
What's
I've
up?
had my eyes on this. See, I
You're
feel
getting
like
a little
if-
bit of a divergence before that move too, right?
before this one.
Before the big wick up to where you're at now. So yeah.
Oh, this guy here.
Up a bit more. Yeah, that one there.
Oh, yeah. Coming
Where
from
you're at
here
now.
to here.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, like, I really feel like if it wasn't the weekend, I feel like we would have gotten a better reaction off that S&P.
Mm-hmm.
That was really what I was looking for. I was looking for this right here to SFP into demand, but we didn't even come up and change character after that or break any structure.
Yeah, you're not above, so you're looking to roll over, lower low, pop up, maybe small bull div in the short-term time frame.
Because I mean, we still like there's this gap right above us that just begs to be filled.
Yeah,
No
I do.
kidding.
100%.
You know what I mean?
The biggest
And,
thing is
like,
people, dumb money's looking to go short right now. I see way more reasons to go a little bit further up than I do long, or than I do short.
yeah, on this one, this one looks good, and I mean, even just from where we're at to fill in that gap isn't even a 0.5% move.
And that's liquidity, right? That's what we're looking at. Yeah, 100%. There's the next pump. I've been telling a lot of my guys, like the next pump, the next couple for altcoins. Yeah, dude. Bitcoin's gotten it's
Well, the more Bitcoin goes sideways, the more it pulls up the rest, right?
yeah,
Correct.
exactly. It's
Correcto.
and just waiting for those just waiting for some of those Fibonacci levels to hit on these alts where they come down. We're like, oh, short everything, and then it just fucking screams to the upside.
42K.
Oh man.
Stop playing with me.
I
Bitcoin.
just scalped 34.5 to 34.4 during this live stream, so whatever. I made my money for the day.
35.
What-
35.
I literally grabbed that top and took it down to where it's at now.
So I get in on these a little bit longer setups over the weekend. So like that drop that happened, I think it was on Friday. Just waited for the retracement, basically the second wick, a little bit higher. But when you're sitting on the weekend like this, you feel comfortable scalping Bitcoin?
Oh yeah.
Man, that's some big old nice juicy fucking Canadian balls there, buddy.
That's when the algorithm's really just running on its own, you know.
Yeah, it's just kind of just
Nobody's
exactly.
really there. It's just doing it.
I mean, until Sunday, weekly close, within 4 hours of the weekly close. So you got 3 hours now and then it's like, okay, don't F with Bitcoin right now. Because we know how the weekly close has been for the last couple weeks, and it's just like, it's unpredictable, right? So it goes against TA in my opinion. So right now it's just very much like, okay, I can scalp this. We're coming up. We're exhausted. I go on simple, like my 24, where I can see prices making those higher highs, but it's failing to get above key level of resistance, which I have marked out, and I can see that it's coming into a short term. If I go on the 5, I got a bearish divergence, and I'm like, okay, I'll grab that, right? Not trying to play it out to the bottom of the point of control, nothing. I'm just trying to grab in and out quick scalp and then pay myself, right? And
My
That's
theory
the biggest
is that
issue.
the price is going to drop and people are going to start shorting it, and or people are waiting for this lower demand zone down here, and they're not going to get it because people are going to be buying as it's dropping, and then it's going to shred shorts to pieces until it finishes the move to 40K. That's the finish of the move. From there, I don't know. Consolidate for a couple months. Maybe it keeps going. I don't know. Maybe it dumps from there from Goblin Town. We'll know once we get up there. But I think that is the target. Is that 40K, 42K is what I'm looking at. But once
I don't
it
know
gets
if we hit 40K until we get this liquidity down here, but that's just my theory too.
no, I'm saying long term. I'm not saying like immediately. Yeah, we've got to come down. Or we don't have to come down, but we could come down. We could take out all that manufactured liquidity on this screen right here that Brewberry's sharing. We could take all
this
that.
is. I typically see. I mean, like, let's say it's frequent. Maybe it's not even 50% of the time, but frequently on Sunday, we'll typically. But I swear I see this heartbeat kind of pattern slam the tops and the bottoms, all these little tiny micro positions from Friday forward. I see this happen frequently.
Oh, it loves to take out both sides.
Hey, Guys, I love you with my whole heart. It's noon here. I got to go do some stuff with the boys.
Yeah,
Solid,
it's
dude.
football
Good to see you,
time, huh?
Love you guys.
All right,
Love you,
love you,
bro.
bro. Peace.
No.
Alex,
yes, sir.
you want to share a chart? Oh, it's just you. Hello, Alex.
Da, 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 da. I'm gonna close some shit.
If you have enjoyed the stream, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you like seeing me go on pointless rants, hit that like.
Yeah, so I don't know. Just looking at this, what gave me this trade setup this morning. Very simple, man. Very, very simple. In and out. Just this push here and failing to come back down. Like what I would have liked to see is something like this. And then get that. That would have been ideal for me.
Yep.
But right now, just going for where it's at. You can see how bullish momentum is here, but what gave me the setup initially this morning, and I'll get rid of this. It's just this exhaustion wick here, knowing that we are definitely gonna get some people bullish. Okay, so like it cooled down, and just from price action alone, if I go into the volume here, this is how I figured it out for myself. For me, I didn't need
That volume divergence.
You got the volume here, right? And then you can see volumes very simply tapering off here. So this move here has nothing behind it, right? So that gives me this entry where I just wait with an entry just above this wick. I'm waiting just above this wick, and it did come up, right? And then it trickles off slowly. And this is the hard part, is being patient through here, because naturally you think that everybody wants to get up here, but the volume is telling me otherwise, right? And you can see the big dip in volume right here. That allowed me to see this move coming, right? So I'm like, keep pushing, go right ahead. But you're not in the sense, in my opinion, coming up to take out and move up higher. And like I have targets above me higher, that I'm looking to get taken out, but right now I don't see
today.
the power.
I just
right?
see sideways consolidation. I don't.
Right.
I
And
don't
like
see
I
any-
said,
there's no break of
this has
market
BART
structure.
written all over it, man. Like
Yeah, it says weekend on it too.
all over it. So
Yeah.
I mean, I see a little bit of what I would like to see is it come lower, right? Because that will get everybody here to buy in, right? And then the wick up, grab liquidity, and dump on everyone's ass, right? That's like that heartbeat you're talking about. Just psychologically, that's what makes sense to me, because everybody's looking for the zone here, and everybody's looking down here. So if they come anywhere near here, you're going to trap longs and then you're going to crush everyone, right? And then roll back over to where we have, some supports down below us, but nonetheless, I think this needs to be taken out right here, down here, right? We need to get rid of this.
That's an imbalance for sure.
That's kind of what I'm looking at right now, right? And
At least
for me, that's
at
what's
least
critical.
half of that fair value gap needs to
You
be
can see
taken.
this too has been respected here. Like if you want to go structure wise, but I'm very much in and out quick trades right now. But looking for those grabs, right? Looking for those grabs with Confluence where I can benefit from them. And I mean, this was just I'm board trade this morning. I can jump into the short term timeframes and extract profits, right?
Yep.
And that's about it. That's all I've
Well,
been looking at, really.
What leverage are you typically using?
I consistently use 45x. Just to works out with my bags. So.
And you're using how much of your account?
3%.
Nice.
So yeah, the trade setup was very, like, it was tight. It was like if it gets above the 786 here, so this is how my risk worked today, is like if it gets above the 786, I'm wrong, right? My invalidation was the 786 here, right? I was wrong, right? So it was very, very tight. And then, if anything, you could trade it to the point of control, but I wasn't willing to wait in the trade. I was like, okay, I'll get my profit and run. So I did.
It looks nice.
That was basically it. I think dominance is the interesting thing right now, is that, like, even though we're saying, the higher this gets, the more it's going to dump down and drag into alts, which is very interesting. But the structure here, like, it's almost parabolic, right? It's pretty wild, right? Compared, like, it's comparable to something like this we saw before.
Mm-hmm.
And you could draw your wedge here with the breakout, blah 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 blah. But I think the dominance will be the tall tale of what's to come, because this is clearly driven on news and ETF news and pricing in and blah 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 blah. But it's also like a big thing I've noticed is because I hold a lot of it, is bank stocks taking a shit, right? And we saw that exact thing with bank stocks taking the major hit when they collapsed. We got the same exact kind of move down here, right? You got this move. That was banks, right? So a lot going on in the global thing and all that stuff. So it's hard to say that we're gonna just fly up all of a sudden. Like I said, the BART thing would be ideal. Retest of that 31.8. And then a continuation. We'll see.
I think we get up to that purple box and then dump just above you, 37 something. I've got targets.
That's the key level I'm looking at too. I did a video just today, actually, I put out with just using fixed range volume profiles on how I extract these levels above us. Go over on the daily, and just how I typically I section off these areas, fixed range volume profile, and I find what's important, right? Where are we trading at? What can we look for to build confluence in order to get these levels so that price can come up and have a reaction? We zoom in on these levels and we look for the reaction, right? And it's worked out pretty nice, right? It's worked out pretty nice. I'm curious to see where would an extension get me. Yeah, if we retest at 786 for a bounce, that would be interesting as well. That'd be interesting as well. This extension worked perfect for a short, this one here. this swing low to this swing high, and then down the 1-to-1 ratio. I caught that short right there. That worked out really nice. So
What did you just do? Is that a regular fib tool?
this is a fib extension tool. Your trend-based fib extension tool.
I've never seen
So
that
you
one.
typically you'll pull swing low to swing high to swing low, and then you can shoot it to where you think price is going to react to. So you can pull from swing high to swing low, and then to swing low right here, and then you get levels, right? So you go from the swing low to the swing high down to the previous swing low, right? As an uptrend. And then you can find where price is going to come up to and react. 1-to-1, 786 are typical zones where you can look for extension levels as well.
What's the? I'll have to look into that. I want to see the difference between that and a regular fib.
It's good fun. It's just another way of building confluence, right? Building confluence.
Come in every single day and learn. Learn something
That's
new.
what it's about, man.
If you're not learning
That's what it's
something new,
about.
you're doing something wrong. No matter
I
what
think
it
the
is.
best thing you can do is just go down to the 1 minute and press rewind and press play, man. I think that's one of the best things you can do for yourself. Helps you psychologically. It helps you, get all this junk off your charts, clean it all up, and just watch price action, baby. That's what it's about. I think
You
that's
guys see that more macro chart I had posted? I'm curious what you guys think about that.
here. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'd like to see it.
It's this one.
I don't know how to unshare my screen here. Stop streaming.
So in this one here, I'm taking the fib channel. So it's just like, it's like drawing a parallel channel, but it just puts your fib levels in it. And you get just like that one, the tool that Alex was talking about. So you get your retracement levels out of that as well. And I'm taking this from these highs right here to the low right there for the channel. I took the colors off this just because it drives me crazy. That puts the GP line right here.
Okay. So we're right there. Wow. That's worked out nice too, the whole way.
It has. Yeah, as a matter of fact, even if you go down, if you really drop time frames and look at some of the stuff inside these, like it was really nice. If you flip this, if you invert this and basically you put this point at the bottom and you put this point at the top, then I think that ended up being the GP there. But
yeah,
I kind of feel like we're more or less going to just be stuck inside of this zone for quite some time. I think that could get us, that could account for a retracement all the way back to retest any of this stuff, and allow us to continue to set higher highs, and then I don't know. I think ultimately I'm looking to these areas. If we were to, I want to see these tapped. I really want to see these tapped, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm with you guys in the sense where I just feel like we're nowhere near out of the woods yet.
No, and I think it's going to seem like we're not out of the woods for a long time because, well, I should say, I hope that it seems that way because it means we're getting something of a 2016, 2017 style bull run where it's break range, consolidate, break range, consolidate, break range, consolidate. That's what we did the entire way up until we started going bonkers and just and into our blow off top. So right now I'm looking for that range top to come in, and then hopefully we see another consolidation range where we just got out of, and it's gonna suck for a couple 2-3 months, for most people because it's just gonna be boring. But that's heavy accumulation if we do get something like that. If we come down and we're able to rest on top of the range that we just came out of and build support on top of it for a couple of months, then that would tell me, okay, we're ready. We are just every level, we're just breaking out of a range and then accumulating, breaking out of a range and accumulating. You know, break out of range, take profit, and then accumulate at the bottom of the new range. That's what I would like to see, because that's very 2016, 2017. Outside of that, we only have two other options, and that is a blow off top massive bull run called a melt up that we get to finish a 5-wave structure on the macro, and that would come in likely before the halving, and I think that would catch the most people off guard, to be honest. And then there's complete Goblin Town. We're just going to retracements, you know, up to, and I don't know, 40 to 50K, and then it's just gonna go to Goblin Town after that and drop below, you know, our current low at 15.4. So those are the few options that I see we have. So I'm hoping it's the 2016 version and not the other ones. But
Yeah.
because the other ones don't say it's healthy. The other ones say it's just being, I mean, we know it's manipulated, but it's just saying that they're just taking advantage of us, they being the big institutional money. So
If you look at if you pull up GBTC, the grayscale BTC
Yeah.
chart, you can see that we're basically already up at 40,000. Just by looking at it.
no, that's not it.
No, that definitely ain't it.
You got to get off crypto. It's on stock.
Yeah.
Oh, is it in
all.
futures?
Just
hit
go to all. You can see that we're already up there. Like we're up at that 40K area. If you zoom out, just from looking at it, right? We're up
Mhm.
there.
Yep.
So that I found that interesting, just because, like, okay, are they front running this, or are they overcharging for their Bitcoin, right? Because if people are going to come in, they're going to make a nice sweet payday, you know. So either they're front running the cost of it, or they're looking to charge people more just because it's a safe ETF, right?
Well,
Interesting.
GBTC isn't really. What is GBTC? Isn't it just Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust? Because look, I mean, look, it's 25.07. It's not like a dollar number. It's weird.
Gosh, yeah,
It's
that's up
just something
twice-
I noticed. I
twice
think.
for Bitcoin.
It's right up there.
I get. It's just a paper Bitcoin, right? Isn't it just like a?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not spot.
Yeah.
No.
I
Yeah,
think it's
paper.
you're more buying the trust of GBTC than you are anything with Bitcoin. It's got really nothing to do with Bitcoin. Grayscale just happens to own Bitcoin, and you're like putting your money into Grayscale and trusting them to do something with that Bitcoin.
Okay. Yeah, I was just curious what you guys thought. I'm just
But that is
Throwing it
kind
out
of,
there.
I mean, it does.
because it's up there, right? It's much,
Really?
in my
Yeah.
opinion, just visually, it looks a lot higher.
Right.
It's definitely higher.
Hey, Luke. Don't throw your water at the dog. Come here.
Oh yeah.
When are we gonna
Okay.
get some kung fu lessons there, Brewberry? What the hell?
I can't teach that online, bro. There's no way possible.
Luke, come here.
We gotta get the nunchucks out, my man.
There we go. Now we're
Yeah,
talking.
buddy.
Luke, come here. Come here. Come here.
Well, I'm gonna head off, guys. That's
Hold on.
Uh-oh. He's making me hold the door.
Say hello. Say hi.
I can't see your screen, man.
Hold on.
I mean, in
Something-
Canada, we got
check the YouTube.
we got a BTC ETF. Purpose Bitcoin yield.
Why is my camera not working?
So I can buy it in my tax-free savings account. It's wonderful.
Tax free. Well, if you just look on YouTube, you can see him. Hey, say hi. Say hello. Say
You
hello.
can't see your screen, bro.
Hello.
Love you. All right.
Hey, buddy.
All right. All right, guys. Yeah, it's been fun. We're running up. It's football time. Coming up on 2 hours. Thank you for coming on and participating. You guys
It's
are
a blast
awesome.
to be here, man.
I hope to see you next Sunday on Swim.
Absolutely. All right,
All right,
guys.
guys, have a good one.
Peace
Have a
out.
good one. Take care. Thank you guys for everything.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. I need you all to go and follow Alex. I don't know if anybody else has anything as far as channels and stuff, but yeah, go follow Alex. Alex or Crypto. Link in the description. Should be. If it's not, let me know. I enjoyed this. I had talk. I had to get some stuff off my chest, and it felt good. And now we can move forward. Tomorrow, Moonlit Markets. Where'd it go? Tomorrow, 10:45 p.m. Central Standard Time, Moonlit Markets. I will be here. Not making faces though. Anyways, like and subscribe. Love you all. Goodbye.